Hello, this is Coach Jonny Carter of the Chicago Fire with another English Premier League opinion for world-class coaching. So, Premier League is 2 weekends old now. We've had every team play 2 games. Division starting to take a little bit of shape, and very interesting league that has been so far, even only 2 games in. So what are the top stories of the season up to now? Well, probably the biggest story of all, I think, is maybe Manchester United. Last season, 6th and nowhere near a Premier League winning team. Now they are everyone's runaway favourites for a Premier League title. But not everyone's runaway favourites for a Premier League title. For instance, I don't think so. Very much improved on the previous season, no doubt about it. They got some better players in, spent a lot of money, of course, but the players that they did have and the new ones are starting to merge a little bit better together. But why? After 2 games, they've won 4-0 in both of those games, scored a lot of goals, very comprehensive. Granted, against some kind of mediocre opposition, they will play better clubs, that's for sure. Why do I not think that Manchester United will be Premier League champions? I think they'll be there or thereabouts, but I don't think that they're going to win the crown this season, for one main reason. The reason being Romelu Lukaku. Lots of money spent on the big Belgian, but I don't think that he's going to be enough of a centre-forward to carry Manchester United to a Premier League title this time around. I think he will score goals for them, and he's proven that at Everton and West Brom before, but I don't think he's going to score enough goals to carry them all the way through to a Premier League title when you consider domestic cups, European competition on top of their league schedule as well. I don't like Lukaku anywhere near as much as his price tag suggests. I don't think he holds the ball up particularly well. I don't think he links with his teammates very well. Technically, he's not great. I don't think he's got the work rate or the heart to really do the work for the team, where maybe he doesn't get the rewards, his personal rewards himself. I don't think he's very good at self-creating goals. I think he needs service from elsewhere. He doesn't kind of do a lot of work himself, whereas maybe a Harry Kane manages to create a goal-scoring opportunity out of very little. Lukaku doesn't do that much. 1 or 2 examples, he scored a nice goal for Everton against Chelsea in the FA Cup, but other than that, I don't think he self-creates that much. I also don't think he has the heart, the passion to press from the front. So I don't think he can coordinate that. I don't think he's got the effort and the work rate to kind of press teams, win the ball high up and get the rewards that come from winning the ball in high and advanced areas. So that's not something that Lukaku brings to the team either. So outside of goal scoring, I think you get very little from Romelu Lukaku. And I think, granted, okay, he scored 2 goals in the 2 Premier League games so far, but I just don't see that he's going to be able to score in every single league game from now to the end of the season, which is pretty much the brief, I think, for Lukaku, because if he doesn't score, you don't get anything else in return. So I'm afraid, Manchester United fans, I don't see Lukaku carrying Manchester United all the way to the top of the Premier League this season. If you think I'm wrong, you have a difference of opinion, you're a Lukaku fan or a Manchester United fan, then we'd like to hear from you. But for me, Manchester United, maybe 2nd, 3rd, top 4, I think for sure. But with Lukaku as your main man, I don't think it's the number 1 spot for Manchester United this season. Sorry to say. All right, second topic. The main transfer saga of the summer. Now that Neymar's done his move from Barcelona down to Paris Saint-Germain, it's the pursuit of Barcelona for Liverpool's Philippe Coutinho. Now, for me, I'm not the biggest fan of Philippe Coutinho. I think he's a good player. I don't think he's a great player. Take the money out of the equation here, because the transfer fees are skewed this season. I'm just talking about the quality of the players. And I don't see that Coutinho is a direct replacement for a quality of Neymar. There are the top players in the world: Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi. They score every game. They score the first goal every game, which is even more important. And that's why they are the top. Then you have this kind of second tier of players, which I think Neymar fits into, Sanchez, Lewandowski, Griezmann maybe, and a few others. I still don't think that Coutinho fits into that echelon. I think he comes a little bit lower again. So I don't see that Barcelona's pursuit of him is a direct replacement for the quality that Neymar has now taken out of the club. Maybe Liverpool fans are happy with it, happy to hear that, happy to think that, well, maybe he won't go to Barcelona in this transfer window, which is looking, I don't know, day by day, more likely, less likely. But I think if he does go, he's not the best fit for Barcelona. In fact, in my opinion, if I was going to Liverpool to purchase a player, I think Coutinho would come third on my list. Sadio Mane, and I think Firmino would be higher on my personal list of transfers than Philippe Coutinho. Once again, if you got a difference of opinion on it, let us know. I'm not saying Coutinho is a bad player. Just for me, I don't think he's anywhere near the same class as Neymar, and certainly not the boys at the top of the tree. Finally, last comment, just want to mention about Antonio Conte. After a disastrous first game of the season for Chelsea, they come back with this unbelievable game, unbelievable performance, unbelievable win against Tottenham at Wembley just the other day. Almost a brand new look team for Chelsea. A lot of the frontline players are missing. Diego Costa, Hazard injured, Pedro on the bench. Midfield very much different. Matic playing somewhere else. New look guys coming in. David Luiz pushed forward out of defence into midfield. Bakayoko Kante, very defensive minded, but Chelsea managed to win the game. So great credit to Conte, great credit to Chelsea. Fantastic performance to win the game. I thought Tottenham played very well. I thought they deserved a little more out of the game, but well done to Chelsea. So my question is again, does that now put Chelsea, after a bit of a slow start last weekend, does that put Chelsea as title favourites? And for me, once again, I just don't think so. Credit for the performance they put in, credit for the changes, but I think this season we're going to see Chelsea fall just a fraction short. I think they'll be a top 2, top 3, top 4 team for sure. I think they'll do half decent in the Champions League, but I don't see them as Premier League winning champions this season. Once again, if you've got any difference of opinions, let us know. If you think that you disagree with me, you got some contradictions, you got some counter arguments, we're happy to listen. So thanks very much, guys. We appreciate your time, and we'll catch up soon. Bye now.